And all the hacks feed into changing these three things. Now, I really wish I didn't use the Nazi example, but that's the first thing that came to mind. Please leave your comments below this video. So, the first hack, the first really sort of golden line I think to use is starting a conversation with somebody is usually the most difficult thing I find for people. We all have that anxiety of starting a conversation from scratch. What I like to use is a pre-frame. A pre-frame sets up the expectation for the conversation before you've begun speaking. So, for example, if you say to somebody, you'll laugh at this, usually there's pressure for them to laugh at the joke you come out with. So if you're ever listening to my dad tell a joke, you say, you'll laugh at this, and there's like that pressure to laugh, you know, that's a good joke. I'll still steal it anyway. The best pre-frame ever is, I could be wrong here, but. If you see somebody looking at a cocktail list, you could walk up to them and say, do you know what, I could be wrong here, but whatever you say, you've already built curiosity up in their mind. And if you're correct in your assumption, that's great. And if you're incorrect, that's great, because you could have been wrong, and you were. So if you want to start a conversation up, I could be wrong here, but. It's great when you're giving advice for somebody as well. When they say, well, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should buy this red car or this blue car? Well, I could be wrong here, but I think you'd like the blue car. If they get the blue car and they don't like it, hey, don't worry, you pre-framed it okay. So saying I could be wrong here, but builds up a little bit of curiosity and it allows you to communicate very elegantly. So if you're starting a conversation from scratch, great little line to use. The best opening line in the world, that's always that magic bullet line. I was doing my research on conversation hacking and I came up with one. In fact, I stole it, actually, to be honest, from a guy called Dr. Raj Prasad. Reading a book, and Sack the Juggler. And I was reading a book, and came across it. It says, you look like you're having fun there. If you walk up to anybody and say that, you look like you're having fun there. If they're not having fun, then you can bring fun. You've set the expectation that you're going to bring fun to the conversation. If they are having fun, then you're just joining the party. So again, it's just a little line that seems to work more often than it doesn't. Of course, the context, the emotions going on in the room at the time, the time frame will all change how effective that line is. But these are just general conversation hacks that seem to work in most places. The point is you take them out and you just have really quick fun with them. A friend of mine is one of the best salespeople I've ever met. Works in sales. She's the #1 person in her company. She sells more than anybody else. She's rated #1 out of a staff of 6,000. And every single month, she's top of the tables. And people come up to her and say, listen, I need this product you're selling. And she says, right, okay, how much you need? And they say, yeah, okay, give us a price. She'd give them a price. And somebody one day came in and said, that's your price, is it? You have to do better than that. All of a sudden, it forced her to come up with a better price. Another really great hack. If you're buying anything and somebody quotes you a price, you say, you have to do better than that. Because what that does is it forces them to come up with a better price for you. You're getting them to do your work, getting them to do your negotiation work. So, because we're conversation hackers, we thought, well, there's got to be a counter phrase you can throw back to that. And there is. She learned. The next time somebody came in and said, hey, that's the price, you're going to have to do better than that, she countered, better for who? Because of that, she didn't have to change the price. She put the emphasis back on the guy. There's a guy called Herb Cohen, master persuader. And he basically has 3 phrases he uses to negotiate anything. The first phrase is very simple. In fact, I'd like you to repeat it after me so you will learn it. Okay, so we're going to go on 3. The first phrase is, huh? Okay, ready? Huh? Great, you guys are going to be great. The second phrase is, huh? Huh. For example, have you seen this new car? Huh? The door's open, it's really good. It's got a stereo, huh? And the window's undo. And the third phrase he uses is, what is the third phrase he uses actually? The third phrase he uses is, oh my God, I've completely forgotten the third phrase he uses. Bear with me. Oh, my apologies. The third phrase he uses is